Let me also go across to my colleague Swati, who's been getting us the latest from China's Tianjin. She's been reporting live from there. Swati, we have been talking about this crucial bilateral meeting that took place between Prime Minister Modi as well as President Xi Jinping. Lots of symbolism there, lots of optics as far as messaging is concerned, but also on the sidelines, the Prime Minister's met with the Myanmarese junta chief. There are also, bilaterals that are lined up with Vladimir Putin tomorrow. Get us the general sense of, how India is making her way through this entire grouping, which is crucial in the kind of geopolitical order that we are seeing at the moment.
Absolutely. Like you said, Shreya, of course, the Prime Minister and the President of China had a word in Kazan, after which a map was laid, groundwork happened on resolving the border issue. It has not been resolved completely, of course, but measures have been taken to ensure that peace and tranquility remains. It continues in the border areas. Apart from that, multiple other decisions that impact people-to-people connect were taken as well, which in fact were reiterated today in the bilateral between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping. And the fact that he accepted the SCO invitation, chose to come to China after 7 long years, definitely is to send out a strong message of India now looking for multilateral engagements, of India not wanting any interference when it comes to independent diplomacy. Apart from that, now in just 20 minutes from now, there's an official reception which is going to take place in a very non-formal setup. You would see leaders mingling with each other. We'll soon start getting those visuals. And tomorrow, another big ticket event. Tomorrow is when Prime Minister Narendra Modi will have a bilateral with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. There is the issue of tariff tyranny. There is also the issue of war between Russia and Ukraine. Remember, India has always taken a stand and has been speaking, is in constant touch with both Vladimir Putin and Volodymyr Zelensky, advocating for peace. In fact, before the Prime Minister came to the SCO Summit, before he landed in China as well, he had a word with the Ukrainian President, who said that he spoke to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, apprised him of what happened in US, and that he looks forward to India playing a key role in this. And the Prime Minister acknowledged that yes, he had a conversation and took a brief, a stock of the situation from the Ukrainian President about the developments taking place in Ukraine in terms of Russia-Ukraine war. Will that come up during the discussion? We don't know at this point of time.
Right, Swati, I'll keep touching base with you as far as the latest from Tianjin is concerned. Thanks very much for joining us at the moment. General Sivat, Swati made a crucial point, and that is how Prime Minister Modi and India have remained in touch with both sides, whether it's Volodymyr Zelensky or Vladimir Putin. And that's why, the kind of statements that have been coming in for India as well, that it can perhaps play the role of a peacemaker. But as far as India's stand of multilateralism is concerned, do you think that has now been challenged by Donald Trump, and therefore this entire talk of the RIC alliance coming to the fore and re-strengthening while the world faces the Trump tyranny?
Yeah, very good. Shreya, first of all, can India play a peacemaker as far as the war between Russia and Ukraine concerned? I think yes. Because, see, the point is, as far as India is concerned, we have a very good relation both with Russia as well as Ukraine. And as far as Prime Minister Modi is concerned, that he has got also personal friendship, both, you can say, Zelensky also and Putin also. So, in fact, whatever has been tried by Donald Trump, it has not succeeded at all. And whereas Prime Minister Modi can make an impact, and he will try his best. He will also try to put pressure on Putin to accept certain conditions of Zelensky, certain thing which talks about certain portion can be taken, certain portion like Zaporizhia, Kherson can be given back. I see it's a give and take. Some sort of mediation can start. It may be a starting point, and that is very, very important, because after Alaska meeting, the war has escalated, not stopped. In fact, both the sides are now firing at each other with drones, missiles and rockets, and there are a number of casualties taking place every day. Having said so, as far as the US is concerned, see, remember what is there is, US and India are a natural ally, because one is the largest democracy and one is the oldest democracy. And we have understanding between US and India for last 25 years. There is a bipartisan understanding, whether Republican has come or Democrats have come, these relationship has grown strength to strength. Remember, we started from nuclear civil deal, and then we signed 4 basic agreements. And as on today, we had the best of the relation. Less, Donald Trump has now made it nil. In the sense, what has he done? That he has lost a good friend. And in case if India is pushed, then India has no choice, will go closer to China as well as Russia, and you will find RIC becoming stronger. The Quad will lose its grip. The Quad for which it was made, that free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific with a tenet of freedom of navigation, rule-based international order, maintaining territorial integrity and sovereignty of all nations in Indo-Pacific, especially against, you can say, the way the China was acting in a very bossy manner in Indo-Pacific. So the point today is concerned whether this will carry on, the Quad will remain stronger, or India will now have no choice to go more closer to China and Russia. It all depends how things unfold as far as India and US relation in tariff is concerned. To me, it looks like, Shreya, that it is a momentarily, it may be a month or two, there will be some free trade agreement signed between India and Russia. Maybe that our relationship will come to some sort of track, though the trust and mistrust will remain, because what the relationship which were matured in last 25 years, there is a crack which has come in between this relationship.
Yes,